Imagine this. It's the first game of World Cup 2026 right here in Toronto, and Canada is about to play Italy. So thanks to this Friday's draw, that is a very real possibility, although Team Azzurri still has to qualify for the tournament. But a lot of Italian Canadians are very, very nervous because they say they're really torn about who they should cheer for, or who they would cheer for in a Canada-Italy matchup. So this got us thinking, like, is it unpatriotic to cheer for another team if Canada's in the World Cup?
Ooh, what do you think?
Tricky.
Is it unpatriotic?
Oh, I wouldn't use the word unpatriotic. This is something that's going down in my house. You guys know that Ryan is Italian, very proud Italian Canadian. Yes, forza. So in our house, he's like, oh my God, if Italy qualifies, and P.S., they haven't yet. Okay? If they qualify, A, we're getting tickets, and B, he's like, we are gonna be sporting our Forza Azzurri blue, and we're gonna be out there. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
Here's why I think it's not unpatriotic. This is the quintessential reason why people say, Canadians, we don't know what our identity is, because we are a melting pot. We've got people from all over the world. This is not unpatriotic. This is the classic identity crisis of any immigrant or descendant of immigrants. The question is the pull of the old country or the promise of the new land. It's constantly this. So our house, I think it's a win-win. Ryan, you go ahead and cheer for Italy. He is also a very proud Canadian. He was born here. I will be supporting Canada, but whoever wins, Canada wins. You know what this is going to do for the bars in Little Italy, the restaurants across this country, the hotels, the jersey sales. This is going to actually, I think, increase Canadian pride, not take away from it.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's a good argument. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
I don't suffer from the identity crisis because I know I was born here and I live here and I work here and I pay taxes here. I pay a lot of taxes here, by the way. But my roots, my parents, my grandparents, the food I eat, the music I listen to, the accent that I speak with when I'm really angry, that is all based in Grenada, a lovely little island that I encourage everybody to visit. So if Canada was up against Grenada, it wouldn't even be a question that as a person who has those roots that I'm gonna cheer for Grenada, but it's not that I'm against Canada.
Right.
And I think the unpatriotic thing is like, it's not that I'm against Canada, because you know if Canada's playing another country, of course I'm Team Canada all day long. So I think we gotta look at it that way. I think we still wanna hold on to our identity, because that's what we're cheering for.
So is it like your feet are rooted in Canada, but your heart is in Grenada, or Ryan's heart is in Italy?
That's a great way to put it. That's a beautiful way to put it.
Because it's something, I'm sure there are other people like me whose sort of ancestral lines are very diluted, if you will, like where I think maybe I'm 5th generation Canadian.
Okay.
So like my ancestors came to Canada before Canada was a thing.
Where'd they come from?
Well, that's the other thing. All over the place, you know,
Okay.
like they all met here. So some are from Alsace-Lorraine when France still had it.
Okay.
And then there's Germany, there's England, there's Ireland, there's Scotland.
Oh.
So I'm like, when people ask me, no, like, where are you from? I'm like, Canada. Like, no. Where are you from? Oh, Canada. You know what I mean? So it's very interesting to me. It feels like Canada, in a sense, I can't think of another place in the world that has this sort of experience.
It's true.
We're not a melting pot. In fact, we're the opposite of a melting pot. We're still hyphenated. You know, you're rarely Canadian. You're Italian Canadian.
Yeah.
You know,
But that's also the fault of the people in this country, because often if I say no, because if I say to someone, they're like, where are you from? And I go, I'm Canadian. They go, no.
Exactly.
Where are you really from?
Yeah.
So that's kind of, we do that to ourselves.
Yeah.
As the only actual Italian on this panel, a very, albeit watered down one. I guess it's just like, why can't, and I'm the non-sporto too, so but like, why can't you just cheer for both? Is that an impossibility? Like,
No,
is it
Cynthia, you gotta choose a side.
But what
You
if
gotta
they
choose
is it
sports. You gotta
impossible
choose
to
a
play
side.
each other?
Yes,
Yes,
it's possible.
So
It's
then
possible.
what, guys?
That's what I'm
You
saying.
choose a side.
I mean, yes, you would choose a side, but I think, like, if Canada scores, like, let's say this actually happens, and by the way, Italy has to win 2 more big games in March. We have to wait till March to find out. But if they do win, the first game opener in Toronto against Team Canada would be Italy. Like, this is possible. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Will
here's
the
the deal.
streets be quieter?
No. We know what the Italians are going to do. They're going to cheer for Italy.
Of course
and
they
rightfully so, we shouldn't give them a hard time. So
Yes,
I think
and the rest of Canada is behind Canada.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We want to tell everybody, speaking of which, TSN, CTV, and RDS are Canada's exclusive home for every single match of FIFA World Cup. That is from June the 11th to July 19th. I know it's in 2026. It's a little ways away. Start planning your parties and your jerseys now.